What's up? Xcode Mod here. Sorry about the lack of videos. I always say this in every video, but I'm actually going to go ahead and try to get back into Xcode Mod also. I haven't left you guys. I wouldn't start this channel to leave you guys, alright? Just letting you guys know. Today I got an iPad tutorial for you guys, and it's a UI popover, alright? It's a UI popover controller. That's exactly what you call it. So what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to go ahead and open up Xcode and go to File, New Project. Alright. We're going to go ahead and do a view-based application and make sure product is set to iPad. Okay. Click choose. And I'm going to name this popover. Alright. Go ahead and save. Make the screen bigger here. Alright. Change that to iPhone device. I'll just put on 4.0. Go to your classes. And first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to use a second view actually. And yes, so we're going to use two popovers in this tutorial, how to bring up the image picker and how to use the actual showing a second view. So we're going to go to new file. Alright, and sorry about that background sound there. And we're going to go ahead and pick with interface, XIB interface, and make sure targeted for iPad is unchecked, alright? We're going to use an iPhone view controller. Go ahead and name this whatever you want. I'm going to name this info view. Alright, click finish. Now it's added to our classes folder. And we want to go to the UI popover or popover view controller.h. Alright, and then go over here. And we're going to go ahead and actually we're using the delegates. So first add that protocol in. And UI navigation. We're going to go ahead and use UI navigation controller delegate. And UI image picker controller delegate, since I'm going to show you guys how to use the image picker also. Alright. Now we're going to add two buttons, dash IB action, and we're going to name this bar BTN1, colon, we want to add colon ID sender, dash IB action, bar BTN2, colon, ID sender, semicolon. Alright, so after that, just go ahead and zoom back out, or not zoom back out, and just go ahead and copy those two actions, save this, and paste them into your M wherever you want. I usually just paste everything right here. Add curly brackets for them. Alright, save that. And we're going to go ahead and jump into our resources and go to our popover view controller.xib. Alright, it's kind of ugly on the iPhone, on the MacBook, but what you want to do is drag a toolbar in and put it at the bottom as best as you can. Alright, try to make it fit here. Just put that right there. Alright, I'm gonna name this one second view, and then I'm gonna add another bar button over here by clicking bar button, and actually I have to add a flexible spacebar. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and name this one image picker. Alright, so connect the files owner, connect bar BTN1 to the second view button, and the other one to actually the image picker. Alright, once you got those actions connected, go ahead and save and quit. Alright, so first in bar BTN1, we're going to go ahead and add the view. Alright, so first we want to import that view we made, so info view.h. And then over here in bar button 1, we want to do info view is equal to start bracket, info view, allocate it, init. Alright, and then what we're going to do is UI popover controller pop is equal to UI popover controller allocate init with contents of view controller. We want to put that info view in there. Alright, and then bracket pop set delegate to self pop present popover from, not rect, that's usually for buttons, but we're gonna hit escape and do bar button. And then we just want to do sender. And over here, we're going to go ahead and do UI popover controller, somewhere here. UI popover arrow direction, and we want to go ahead and do any. Alright, and just let it animate. Alright, then what we want to do is pop. We want to do pop, and then let's see what we're going to do from here. Pop over content size, alright? So pop over content size. Set pop over content size. There it is. Sorry about that. CG size make. And we're going to make the width 320 by 400, I guess. Alright, and I forgot to add that last bracket. And then after that, just do info view release, because we don't need it anymore. Alright, so basically we're using this view. We're telling the pop over to show this view right here. We're setting the delegate to self, which we made in the HTC protocols. We're telling the pop over's arrow to point at the button, the bar button. And we're telling the pop over how big we want it to be. Alright, so info view release, and yeah. Alright, so after that, what you want to do is we're going to go to our image picker one and code that while we're in here. We're going to do the same thing, UI image picker controller. Image picker is equal to UI image picker controller allocate init with it's just init. Alright, and I'm gonna set the delegate of the image picker, set delegate to self, but you guys gonna have to figure out how you can get that working, like to show an image on the picker. I'm just showing you guys how to use one. Alright, and instead we're gonna do image picker release. Okay, and we do the exact same thing. This time we're showing the info view. Alright, and I'll name this pop 1. Alright, so that's how you use the image picker. Pretty simple and straight up. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go to our classes and go to our infoview.xib and adjust the size of the view real quick. Alright, so as you can see, we have an iPhone view. Now, if you go over here to the third tab in Inspector, it's not going to allow us to change the width or the height of it. So we're going to go ahead and go in the document and delete the view. Alright, then what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and add the view back in. And now we are able to change the size. You want to change it to exactly what you did your pop over to be. So I'm going to do 320 by 400. Okay, double click it, and that's how it'll look. Just want to connect files under to the view, and you'll see it's connected now. And I'm going to go ahead and change the color of the view to be like black and put some random things on there. Okay. Even though that button's not going to work. Alright, and then after that, just go ahead and save and quit. And we need to do one step in the info view, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the app first. So let's go ahead and build and run. Alright, so now it's open, and if we click on the second view, as you can see, it overlaps the bar button. Alright, and I'm going to show you guys how to fix that. You can move all this because it's not connected, or click it, but nothing will happen. And tap the background and it'll close. We could do image picker. As you can see, it opened up a little late there, but it opened. And it's all set up there for you, and you're able to choose which image you want. Alright, so that's that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and show you how to fix that second view issue there. Alright, so in the info view.m, you want to go ahead and go to view to load and uncomment it. Alright, and what you're going to want to do is, we're going to go ahead and do self. Content size for view in popover is equal to CG size make, and you want to repeat the exact same thing you did in the other view. Alright, space that out there, and go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and change this in the image picker. Just comment this out. I don't think that code's needed anymore actually, so we'll go ahead and build and run. Alright, so now if we go ahead and click on image picker, that opens up second view. Now the arrow is not overlapping. Alright, so there you go, second view. Now here's some rules that Apple might want you to do. Basically, you can't have two image pickers open, two popovers open at the same time, Apple will not accept your app just because of that. So make sure that when one other popover comes up, this one closes the other popover. So that's how you guys make a popover. Pretty simple and straight up. If you want to download the source code in the description, and yeah.